Oh, you know a game's gonna be awesome when it starts with some sweet 90s butt rock. So Road Avenger is a game on the Mega CD that is from that time in video games where we thought quick-time events and movie-like visuals were the way of the future.
Hi, Daniel!
Oh, how right we were. It was originally released in the arcades as Road Blaster in 1985 to capitalise on the huge success of Dragon's Lair, the game that kickstarted the full-motion video craze, also known as FMV. The idea behind these types of games is that you're watching an interactive movie. Button prompts will appear on screen which, if you fail a hit in time, will lead to a unique game over screen. The Laserdisc version in the arcades has some really nice looking animation by Toei Animation, and Yoshinobu Inano, who was the animation director for Mobile Suit Gundam Char's Counterattack. But alas, we're playing the Mega CD version with its ultra compressed video where you can barely make out a thing. We play as a man out for revenge after his wife is killed by a vicious gang of street thugs. He's got his muscle car suited up and is about to tear up the city. So this game was undoubtedly inspired by George Miller's Mad Max. It reminds me much more of the first Mad Max movie than The Road Warrior because it's not quite post-apocalyptic, but it's getting there. This Mad Max boiled down to just its bare essentials, and it's a premise that lends itself well to a video game. It certainly lends itself better than the convoluted nonsense we usually see in these types of games, such as Microcosm, Night Trap, Sewer Shark. Yeah, this one benefits from not having any really bad acting involved. The FMV genre truly was a bizarre time for video games. There was just a lot of elaborate storylines being executed in really laughably bad ways. Road Avenger's simplicity stops it from being quite as hard to take seriously as something like
You!
That's not to say Road Avenger doesn't have some kooky shit though. Apparently this street gang has access to attack helicopters, and they aren't shy about sending 2 of them to deal with just you. But this isn't even the weirdest thing they have lying around just in case they need to run someone off the road. They come at you with combine harvesters. Why do they have these? Just in case someone has a role due with them near a farm. Or does this gang just enjoy farm work when they're not pillaging and murdering people's wives for no reason? Where are the police in the city? You don't hear a single police siren in this entire game, and it's a half an hour straight of just reckless endangerment and destruction of public property. Well, anyway, the gameplay in Road Avenger is extremely simple. You press left, right, turbo, or brake when the game tells you to, or you die. The timing can sometimes be really weird though. There are moments where I swore I pressed the right button at the right time, only for my sweet ride to be totaled. This is really obvious in the final stage, which requires cat-like reflexes. I memorized every button prompt and I still can't make it through this stage. The animation I also found to be really weird at times too. It's hard to explain exactly, but it feels somewhat claustrophobic. It looks like you crashed only for you to inexplicably turn at the last second. Look, how did the car avoid hitting that? It was so close and we don't appear to be slowing down that much. This is just a nitpick I have with this game, and it may be something exclusive to this low quality version of the animation. I do have a soft spot for this game though, but it's not because of its gameplay. The film over me appreciates these ridiculous action sequences it clearly had a lot of hand-painted cells drawn to make possible. The leader of the gang is this sexy cape-wearing lady here giving us the gladiator-style thumbs sideways. This stuff is just great, I love it. I couldn't actually beat the game fairly, but you can use a cheat code if you really want to see the ending like I did. Remember when games had cheat codes? So if anything in here looks interesting and cool, I'd definitely recommend checking this game out. Also check out Riding Beam, because chances are that's straight down your alley too. I believe you can also play this on iOS these days, which will probably be in much higher quality than my Mega CD version here from the early 90s. Interestingly enough, there was also a novelization planned to be written by Mary Margaret Park in 2009. But apart from this single interview, I can't find anything else on this, so I guess it's a dead project by this point. That's a weird idea though. How do you do a novelization of a game that's just one long action sequence? Anyway, I'm gonna go back to playing me some sweet Mega CD. Snickety out.